Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon Modded. In the previous episode, we took on and defeated the Necromancer's apprentice, rendering him no longer a threat. Though where there is an apprentice, there is always a master. A shame, but it is something we'll have to deal with. Let's see, I believe I took a look around during the end of the last episode and discovered that, yeah, I can't upgrade anyone. Same thing goes for the guild as well. But so be it. Not much else to do. Dismas is currently in the sanitarium getting cured for his hemophilia? Yeah. So we might as well embark. Yeah, we're not going to the darkest dungeon anytime soon. Although, that ring does look nice. No. Nobody's ready for that. Let's see, I only have 4 veterans, and unfortunately one of them is tucked away in the sanitarium. So I'm gonna have to go for a shorter quest. Abomination, don't have one of those. Grave Robber, do I have one of those? I don't. Warrior's Cap, not bad. Bloody Dice, I don't even have a Jester. So it looks like I'm gonna be going for this one first. Let's see, who to go with. I haven't taken my Vamp out for a while. She prefers the front row. Who else? We have we've got an occultist. Bring him along. Along with, I'm gonna say our arbalist. And last but not least, see what broke Mare? Yeah, he'd work in the second position. And because of the special town event we got, there was no need to worry about stress. And let's get our usual amount of provisions. 2 shovels, 12 food, 8 torches. Let's see, we're going to the Weald. I believe that's a place that we're going to want herbal meds in. Or medicinal herbs. Sorry, I've been playing some of this war of mine. I believe that's it. Alright, let's embark.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
And let's hopefully get a scouting chance around here so I'll know whether or not I need to go to this room. Left luggage. Shouldn't have left behind those valuables. Let's see what this journal page tells us. Journal of Darius Highwayman. My end. I scrawl this, victim of cruel fortune, who took me up on my wager, for I have lost my lucky coin. And I now lie helpless as my blood flows swiftly from my ruined body. My fingers are cold. It was no trap, nor a raving cultist that sealed my fate. We were ambushed by strange, undulating shapes, 2 small entities that I cannot hope to describe, and a third, much larger beast. Poor Moira was crushed into a pulp as Therion defended her. He soon lost his arm, and his wits left him. Shambler! Shambler! He kept shrieking as Raven yanked him to flee. I tried to play hero, to buy them a few moments. Blew away one of the smaller monsters. Last shot. Then smashed into the wall. The big one. Maybe they made it out. Here's hoping. Because you certainly didn't. Ooh, another journal page. Let's see, torn journal. The wound is starting to fester, and the flesh around it is gray, flaking and rigid, almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre, and is more labored. My compatriots are laughing and tell me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. Wouldn't be too sure about that. Gotta be careful with these rabid dogs. They could end up giving us rabies. It's not very likely to happen, but it could. Let's see, can't really do much. May as well use an abyssal artillery, maybe.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Let's see, what should I go with? Let's go for a tear artery on this guy. And get some fang action on the next one. Got marked into a post. Hopefully that'll make them more likely to... Yeah!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Love that riposte. Such a shame. Let's get a vulnerability hex going, which he will dodge, of course. Deep Fang.
Back to the pit. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Dogs sure had a lot of gold on them. Come on, Scout. Yeah! Just what I needed. And of course, there's going to be a battle in there. So be it. Troubling Effigy. Let's see, what does that one need? Holy water, random positive quirk. Well, I didn't bring any holy water with me, so I'm not going to bother with it. And I'm definitely not going to be bothering with the grave. Very good, they're surprised. I'm probably going to use a Willed Reconstruction, or Weird, however it's pronounced. Our Arbalist. Good heals, no bleeding. Let's see, go for a Tear Artery on one of these guys. And miss horribly. Okay, I know these guys have good dodge, but come on. And that's why I love riposte, because even if the enemy doesn't hit, you still get to counterattack them. Yeah, that figures.
Executed with impunity.
And get a little healing, because I can't do much else.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Light up a torch so that we have maximum light. See what we got. Just some bandits who are thankfully surprised. Get an abyssal artillery going, try and take these guys down
Masterfully executed.
as quickly as possible, especially the Fusilier. Post going. And a Tear Artery. Get this guy bleeding badly. Okay, have our Arbalist finish off the
Press
Fusilier.
this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I wonder if that guy's just about done. I don't get it. We had a multi-attack from the Necromancer's Apprentice last time. We didn't get a counter-attack from Dismas Riposte. How odd.
Continue the onslaught.
Destroy them all.
Alright, get a Deep Fang going on this guy, heal up some damage. And just go for a crush. Try and finish him off.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Getting a fair amount of free food.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Yeah, and we're gonna need all those beads if we want to upgrade the blacksmith. Okay, got a battle coming up. Gonna want to have full torch for that. Let's see. Old tree. Need anti-venom for that. What do we got?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
We've been getting a lot of surprises lately. I mean, I know our torch strength is high, but still. Should I go for the Abyssal Artillery, try and take out the Fusilier, or go for a weird reconstruction? Ooh, I could also use the Demon's Pull to pull him forward, make him a target for everybody else, which I think I will. Let's see, only 7 damage. It's not going to be enough to kill him. But that will make it enough.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Shame I wouldn't have been able to use the Deep Fang on him, but still. Better that he be taken out before he starts causing some serious damage. I was kind of hoping the Arbalist would go first, get the bandage, and then the weird reconstruction. Which it's also a shame that the Battlefield Medicine doesn't take care of bleeding. You'd think it was, because it quite obviously uses a bandage. You know, let's just go for the Deep Fang on this guy, get a bit of healing. Actually, I probably should have gone for the soft nibble. That will kill him.
A death by inches.
Alright, empty room up ahead. Chances are there's only one other battle and it's at the very end. Also, I just remembered. I have a bandage I could have used. Oh well. Alright, gonna be a long corridor before we get to the next room.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Sure, that's not just nature taking back what it believes to be its, what humanity took from it.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Ah, so close to no battle. But yet again, we have surprised them. Somehow. And of course, we're 1 point shy of killing it.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Let's see, how much do 1 and 1. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Terra Artery. And of course, it resists.
Another one falls.
Okay, good, no stun. Let's go for a weird reconstruction on our Man-at-Arms.
Begone, fiend.
And yet another free torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I don't think I have any mods that do that. At least I shouldn't. I mean, I'm not complaining, but jeez. Let's see. Nothing on that. May as well go for a suppressing fire to lower their accuracy. Which, of course, they all resist. That's fine. The situations like this are exactly why I have Abyssal Artillery. I get the bleed. Yeah. Alright, he's a goner. Don't need to worry about him anymore. Or a post going. Good. Stressful incantation. I mean, it's not good, but still. Getting that return damage is always nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Indeed. On on, resist, resist. Yeah. Let's see, what to get, what to get. May as well go for the weird reconstruction. No, you're not an artillery shot, just a straight up shot. Go for the tear artery here, maybe get the bleed. Good, he's a goner.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Ah, of course you'd go for the one person that doesn't have retribution. I think I'm just gonna go for another weird reconstruction on the Arbalist. And go for a soft nibble here. Get a whole bunch of healing and stress relief. And then just crush her to finish it off.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Let's see, Eldritch Altar. Eldritch Altar. Nope, no holy water. For those of you wondering what I'm doing, I'm opening up a Steam guide that tells me exactly what I need for these things. Now let's see. Oh good, scouting. Empty and empty, so not much point in moving forward. May as well just complete the quest here.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
And I just realized I forgot to start up my timer again. Not the first time that's happened. Well, typically these videos go for about 2 expeditions. 3 if they're really quick, but I doubt that's the case here. So I'm probably just going to go for one more expedition, then call it an episode there. Let's see, Necromania. Fascinated with corpses. It could be worse. Could be necrophilia. Don't look that up. Winded. Minus 1 speed of HP below 50%. Unyielding. 10% death blow resistance. Very handy.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
I would be pretty concerned if corpses were finding their way to us. In which case, we either got undead in the town itself, or something admittedly worse. Not that it really matters all that much, considering we don't have room for them. Well, unless we want to spend all the deeds we just earned on upgrading the hero barracks, but I kind of want to upgrade the blacksmith more. Question is, weaponsmithing or armor smithing? Armor would get us health, weapons would get us damage. I haven't really had much of a problem with damage. Health, on the other hand, kind of a concern, so I'm going to go for armor smithing.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
And now I'm going to spend a ton of money on upgrading everybody. Strange, I could have sworn I'd upgraded everybody by this point. See, the only people who can really benefit from the armor smithing right now is our level 3s, so hey. I really like the way that their armor changes looks, at least here in the icon, as you upgrade them. It's a really nice touch. You know, shows that they're changing, improving. Man, I really should have checked this before heading out. Okay, then. I think our next goal should probably be upgrading the guild, so I can further improve abilities. With that one, I'm going to need portraits, though. And more crests. see, anybody need... Yes, Mobiles needs some stress relief. Let's send her to the tavern. See, anybody else? Bachmer is good. Gale's good. Bossiette's good. Alright, let's head out. Now, what have we got? Let's see. Gambler's Charm. Bullseye Hat. Could be useful. Medic's Boots. Ooh, if I could get that in addition to the Charm, that would make all of our healers very, very good. Dodgy Sheath. Yeah, I pretty much only have ranged skills on my Highwayman, so no. Vengeful Greaves, no. Elite Florian. +4 speed on the Antiquarian. Abomination, don't have one, so yeah, I'm definitely going to be going for the Medic's Boots. Even though I'm not getting portraits as a main reward, I'd really like that extra healing, because that could mean the difference between life and death. Now the question is, who do I send on this mission? This very, very important mission. Let's see, I'm definitely going to need a healer. So I feel Gale will be going on this mission. Plus it'll get him that little extra boost he needs to level up. Let's see, who else? Mercier? He'd be good in the second spot. Yeah, I think he'll be our other one. Let's see, who else? Buran? No, I'm not really needing money, though it wouldn't hurt. Poignant. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's see. Now our last spot in the rear. Yeah, I think our Gravedigger would work there. Alright, now to take care of our charms, or trinkets. Let's see, plus 15% damage if in position 1, minus 3% virtue chance, worth it. See, I really should sell these. Let's see, Berserker Charm, no. Beasts, where are we headed? No, we're headed for the ruins. No. Definitely gonna be... Definitely give the Chirurgan's Charm, however it's pronounced, to our healer. Let's see. May as well give the extra damage to our leper. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Let's see. She's going to be using a lot of ranged abilities, so I think giving our other Gale, where is it? The Archer's Ring would be useful. Ooh, actually, I think I'm going to take the Dodge Stone off our leper, or not Dodge Stone, Damage Stone off our leper and give him the Warrior's Cap, just so because he already has low accuracy as it is. Let's see, what to give our Houndmaster? Not much. Not much I could really give him. Suppose I could give him the Damage Stone, just to give him an extra boost. Ooh, definitely gonna want to give the Blight Stone to our Grave Robber. I think that's actually it. All I can really do. Alright, let's get our provisions going, and let's make sure we've got the right quest selected. Yep. Get our provisions. Because it's a medium quest, I'm going to be getting a lot of food. Already got a free shovel thanks to our Grave Robber. I think the herbs might have come from the leper, because I know we didn't have them on our last quest. What else? Ooh, a couple of keys. Let's see, the ruins wasn't a blight place. Oh wait, hold on, before I completely forget. Let's see, is it 12 torches? Yeah, let's get a little extra, just to be on the safe side. Definitely gonna want to bring some holy water. That much I do know. I think that's actually about it, so let's just make sure. Got shovels, got food, got torches. Those are the essentials. Let's get going.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay, this is going to be one of those missions that requires a bit of backtracking, so I think we're going to go around this way, then backtrack and go down through here. Depending on how well things go, or don't go.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I may or may not use the campgrounds around here. Again, that depends on how well things go. Ooh, free torch.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, bit of scouting. Good. Know where we're heading. Alright, gonna have a battle coming up soon. So, should be prepared. Nothing in the crate. Fine.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay, I know I say I love the narrator, but I don't always need this from him. Alright, first battle of the dungeon. Bunch of bandits. Any of these guys have protection? This guy does. It'll leave a mark, which means I'll be able to do more damage against him. And of course the Fusilier dodges. No matter. Let's see how you like this. Ow. Apparently he didn't like it very much. No, wait, that was the Fusilier I did that too. Now let's get some withstand, bit of protection going. And some stress relief. Nice, we all dodged. Of course, unlike with Long War 2, Blight doesn't affect your aim, unfortunately. Alright, let's take care of the Fusilier.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The Cutthroat, not the Fusilier. Don't know why I keep mixing those up. Wow, this guy's got bad aim. Let's see, 3 damage, he's still got 2 HP, so I'll hit him with some more poison darts. Which will most certainly finish him off. Not much I can do with our occultist, so I'm just gonna have him use a weird reconstruction of himself. Start taking down this brigand bloodletter. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Please resist the move. Yeah, at least it wasn't a lot of damage. And get some poison darts going on this guy. Move you back.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Not much I can do with you either. Just get a vulnerability next door. Well, this guy doesn't have much dodge to begin with, but still.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Lots of gemstones. Definitely going to be taking those rubies back with me. And more scouting. Just what I love to see. Alright, gonna have a hallway battle coming up. With some traps, but oh well. It is what it is.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, just some spiders that we easily surprise. Alright, use some Hound's Rush. Try and
Executed with impunity.
finish them off quickly.
Another one falls.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Yeah, I'd kind of imagine that would be the case. After all, these guys don't like losing. At least I would think so. Unless they're masochists. Alright, let's see. 60, 90, 60, 100. I'm gonna go for the Houndmaster because I have faith he can get that 90%. And it'll relieve his stress. Come on, scouting chance so I know what's up ahead. Nope. Yeah, can't get them all the time.
Cruel machinations spring to life, with a singular purpose.
Though a scouting chance to avoid that trap would have been nice. And nothing in here. But the whole point isn't battles, but to scout out the area. Thankfully, and I'm very grateful they did this, torchlight doesn't go down as quickly when backtracking, so that's something. Seriously, why are you guys getting so stressed out in areas we've already been to? I get you're paranoid we might be attacked at any moment.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, really? Whatever.
The light, the promise of safety.
Did not think spiders could be a room battle, but no matter.
Begone, fiend.
Take out the ones that I'm guaranteed to hit, worry about the rest later.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Alright, not gonna complain about a... Not gonna complain about a critical hit. I don't know why it took me that long to work that one out. Get a knife in that one, and I believe... Yeah, I've got Hugh. Which they both dodged. Because of course they did.
Back to the pit.
And take care of that spider. Okay, what's your deal with my grave robber? Ooh, that was a good one. Unfortunately, Toxin Trickery can only be used on yourself, so... Sorry, Houndmaster, you're out of luck. You know, you'd think a creature that causes blight would be a lot more resistant to it. Withstand, get that stress relief. Because that blight's gonna finish it off. Ooh, good. Get a chance to do some healing. Or none. Yay. Alright, fine. Just use liquid units. Which I can't imagine would be very good for your dog, considering that you have blight.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's see. I know I need to use holy water on it, but I believe that's for removing a negative quirk. Yeah. Let's see. Who's got the worst? Let's see. Not too worried about that. Kleptomaniac is annoying. Let's see. Lygophobia, known cheat, fear of beasts. Not worried about that because I'm never going to let the torch light get that low. And that just means he can't go gambling. Fear of beasts might be bad against or in the wield. Let's see, enlightened. That could be something I might want to try getting rid of. Cophobe would also be bad. Winded. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for our Occultist and hope that I get rid of Enlightened. Yes! Perfect. That means he's free to go wherever he wants for stress relief. Alright, any of these guys got protection? No. Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna go for the rush, or... No, I'm gonna go for the stun on this guy. Make sure he can't use any stress on me. And then try to finish him off.
Precision and power.
Figures. But I still got my missile artillery.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, he's definitely gonna need some healing next turn. Let's see. Doesn't really matter who I hit. Well, it kind of does.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, lick your wounds. Get a bit of nice healing there. Use a weird reconstruction for our Grave Robber. And you can use your darts. You know, the one time you don't dodge. Oh well. Let's see, do I have any bandages? I do not. No matter.
Annihilated.
Let's see, Worry Stone, plus 10% virtue chance, minus 10% stress. Ooh, that could be good. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to give that to our Occultist at the moment, because he's suffering the most stress. Oh, come on. Alright, I've still got the ability to use Target Whistle from here. One thing I didn't have with Blackjack. And let's get some Poison Darts going on before I get Fusilier. I can only hit the guy in the front, but I think I'm going to go for Withstand to get the extra protection. Then have my Cultist start moving back. Ooh, that's not going to be good. At least it wasn't a critical. And I actually would have preferred it had that move worked.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Alright. Yeah, this artillery going.
Powerful blow.
Take care of him. Get some poison darts going on the big guy, whom you'd think would actually have protection, but then again, considering he exposes himself as such, I guess not. Get a little extra protection. Can never be a bad thing. I'll lick your wounds. You need to get some healing going. Can't even hit me. Such a shame. Wow, you can't hit any of us. And I know for a fact I don't have any accuracy lowering things on them. Yeah, that figures.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, I intend to. I intend to. Okay, gonna need some more healing on him. A little extra protection and stress relief, and also to buy some time. Start licking those wounds. Let's go for a weird reconstruction on the Occultist, just because he kind of needs it. I guess we don't have much of a choice but to finish him off.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
I'm getting a lot of journals. Let's see. Mora has been afflicted with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trap nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. Well, we all know how that went. Let's see, the blackest of fates. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Bullion's crossbow, so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice Dan Mizir and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. That is to say, none at all.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
What can I get rid of? Nothing really. I don't actually need the medicinal herbs. Okay, good bit of scouting. Alright, nothing up ahead. Yes, I know you're bleeding. Not much I can do about it. And, of course, you're gonna steal the pack. Or is it curiosity? Nope, it was curiosity. Better than kleptomania. Good. Free torch. Not gonna
A
complain about
fortune,
that.
waiting to be spent.
And thankfully, no more backtracking is gonna be needed for this.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Or someone with a mouse and keyboard telling you which way to go. I mean, either one really works. Surprised we haven't encountered any hunger on this. Would have expected them to get hungry at some point. Okay, not gonna complain about more scouting, more empty rooms. Honestly, I think that as soon as we get...
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I cannot recall why we ventured onto land. Why did we leave Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed? Beneath her tender waves, I will now return home, back to her embrace. Indecipherable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. I get the feeling that's related to this other thing that we found. I don't think I need to bring it back with me for it to count, though I probably will, knowing my luck. I don't think I'm going to get what I want to find, so I'm going to discard this and take the journal page.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Oh, there's the hunger I was talking about. Please be the last room. Yeah. Good. Empty room and empty room. Alright, not worth moving forward even for the 2 curios. I'm just going to use up the firewood. Get rid of as much stress as I
Huddled
can.
together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
And get rid of as much stress as I can. Okay, the people that need stress the most, or stress relief most, is our Houndmaster and our Occultist. Yeah, nothing. 19, 11. Whatever tomorrow brings, 6 legs are better than 2. Aw. Let's see, self-only. Ooh, that would induce stress. Do I have anybody that's got something else? Ah, perfect. Chin-up Deary, your fashion sense alone could fell an army. Eh. Let's see, do I have anything else? Anything at all? Not really. Suppose I could use Pilfer. Let's see, anybody got a disease? Nope. I still gotta use up more time. My sword, my trusted ally, unfazed by my aspect. Alright, let's rest up and then head back.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery
Damn it.
and boogeymen.
Big ears. But at least they're just grave nibblers or maggots. Get them back into a good position. Please don't induce stress. That's even worse. Good. 2 of them are down. Just gotta finish off this last one. Figures that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Figures that right after I do camping, where I could have gotten rid of any disease, is exactly when I get one. No matter.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
At least we got the medic's boots and minimal stress, so I won't have to spend any gold on that. Ooh, minus 20% armor upgrade costs. Good. And minus 20% weapon upgrade costs. Alright, good traits to have. In which case, because Gale leveled up...
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Like I was saying, send Gale in here, get the Scholar's robes. Before I send him off to the sanitarium to be treated for hemophilia. How many leeches does this really take? Again, it's kind of ironic that they're using leeches to treat a disease that causes bleeding. But with that, not much else for us to do. According to the timer, at least when I started it up again, we've only got 11 minutes left, so I can only assume we're out of time. So, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to check the card in the upper right-hand corner to vote for next week's Friday Let's Play. With that, I will see you guys in the next episode.